Hello guys, in this tutorial I will be showing you how you can use filter in React to filter and search for the data. So for example, this is the list of companies we have, and if we want to search for, let's say, Twitter, you can see that. Doesn't matter if we type capital Twitter, lowercase, anything we want, it's gonna give us that result. And if we try, for example, Google, we're gonna get Google there. So this is gonna be our project right now. These are the bit of styles. If you guys wanna copy that, you can pause the video. I don't wanna waste any time on styling, so these are all the styles that are gonna be involved. And let's close this so we can start making this. So here, I'm gonna change this to container. Then we're gonna have an input here. And we're gonna have one div here that's gonna hold our data. And then inside of that, we wanna have another div. I'm just gonna call it row. That's gonna be this thing right here. So the first thing we need to do is to import useState from React. And we're also gonna be using useEffects, so we wanna put that here. And let's make an array of the things we wanna show first. So we're gonna call this companies. And that's gonna be equal to array, and we wanna put these, so let's say Google. So these are all the companies we're gonna have inside our array. And we're gonna be needing two states. One of them is gonna keep track of whatever we type inside our input. So let's make that here on the top. We're gonna call that search term. Alright, 1 second. So search term and set search term. We're gonna set that equal to useState and just an empty string here. And where we have our input here, we wanna add a value, which is gonna be equal to that state we made, which is search term. And we're gonna have an onChange event. We wanna pass e, and we wanna use this function to update our state. So set search term. And we want to set that to e target value. So this is going to give us whatever we type here. Then the next thing we're going to need to make, let's call this a search result, which is going to be array, and we're going to store our data there. Or all of our companies in our case. Set search results and set search results, and we want to set that to an empty array. Like that. The next thing we need to do is we're gonna map here. So inside our data before the row, we wanna map to our search results. And then let's say for each company, we want to output this row here we made, and let me fix this. Let's add a closing div. And here we want to display that company. So right now we don't have or companies, I guess. Yeah, we can call it company here, that's fine. And the other thing, we also want to pass an index here, so if we add parentheses, just pass index, so we can use that as a key. Like that. And then the last thing we're gonna need is the place where we're gonna filter for items and output them. So here, how this is gonna work is we're gonna have it inside use effect, and our use effect is gonna run each time we type something in here. So for example, if we type E here, our use effect is gonna run. If we type another letter, our use effect is gonna run again. So let's make that first. We're gonna pass an arrow function here. And right now we're just gonna set that to an empty array, so it runs only once. But inside of here, we wanna filter through our companies and output the ones we want, or the ones we're searching for. So we're gonna make a variable called results. And we wanna filter here. So we're gonna get our companies array. Dot filter. And then for each, let's say, company, we wanna return person, or not person, company. So that specific company, to lowercase. And this is gonna help us with either we type lowercase or capital, it's still gonna find what we're looking for. So that's why we have to lowercase. And then we're gonna have up includes. So if it includes, this should be a dot, not a comma here. So if it includes our search term, so our search term is our input value. So if it includes anything we type in, that's gonna return that. And after that, just close this. And here, after that's done, we want to set our state, which we made, which is called set search results, which is an array. And we want to set that to this variable we made, which is filtering through all of them. Set search results, and then we're going to copy paste this. So our results here. So right now, this is only gonna run once when the page loads, and it's not gonna work still. So we need to make sure inside our dependency array, we wanna add our search term, which is our input value. So this is gonna, how this is gonna work is every time this changes, so every time we type, this is gonna re-render an update. So for example, if we type E, that works. But the only issue right now is if we type in capital letters, for example, Google, as you can see, that's not going to give us anything yet. So the only thing we need to change is line 20, where we get the search term. We also want to do to lowercase. And that's going to make sure no matter if we type like in capital letters or lowercase, it's always going to get us the results we need. So in our case, let's try Google again. So this is all capital letters. We can try lowercase, that works. Lowercase and capital letters combined, that's going to work the same way. And then once we remove everything, this is all the data we have. Because we're mapping here over our companies, and that's inside the use effect. So it's going to run the first time when page loads. That's why we're going to be able to see our companies. And then we can filter through them once we type something, as you can see here. So that would be it for this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace out.